I would like to talk about milestones today. Now, I know it's a big thing for encouraging our kids to be the first and be quick, and it's very exciting when they start walking and even crawling, but we want to make sure everything happens in a timely manner. And there's a reason for each season that the kid goes through. God has implanted us with a brain that's able to work through different movements so that later on we can have the best functioning body possible. Now, there's been some recent changes made by the CDC as far as what is acceptable for milestones. So one of the changes was for walking. It got changed from 12 months to, I believe, 18 months. And then for talking, it got changed from 12 months to 15 months. And now that's not talking through sentences, but that's talking just one word. But and then they actually got rid of crawling from being a milestone, which is absolutely mind-blowing. But again, they are milestones for a reason. They are not to be changed or messed with. These things are going to be showing up later on if they aren't integrated in a timely manner. So they're normalizing pathology is what those changes is showing. So I just want to show you how when you don't integrate a primitive reflex, you might have some symptoms of, it might show up as, let's say you didn't integrate your suckling reflex, like what you did as a baby when you were trying to get your food, like you would swipe their cheek and they would open up to that, because they're just innately in tune to finding food without even having to think about it. So if that wasn't properly integrated, you might find that your kid is sucking their thumb a lot or dribbling, or they later on might have some speech or articulation problems. Now, one of the more common ones is called the ATNR primitive reflex. And that's how the baby squirms through the birth canal to help mom and baby work together during the birthing process. And then that helps the cross body patterns of crawling. Now, if that's not integrated properly, that can relate to difficulty with their handwriting, poor eye-hand coordination, and then difficulty with reading and writing. Now, with crawling, if that is skipped, if they go from just climb or pulling themselves around to just standing and they don't crawl, or there's a short time of crawling, that's going to show up as a lot of hyperactivity, poor coordination, just a lot of different brain imbalances. That can also show up in your digestion and food sensitivities. The list goes on and on. When your brain does not get the proper cross body, like that's arm up, knee up, and you're crossing the body, it's just integrating an incredible amount of information. And it's during those early times that the baby's doing that, and they're really growing strong for later on. So we want to make sure that they're hitting them on time. We're having fun with it. If they have older siblings and they're starting to, they want to speed up and reach them, you might have them get down on the floor and crawl with baby, just so that they can enjoy that phase. They can become fully integrated and enjoy their future being having a balanced brain. Now, there's an exercise that we can show you called cross crawl, which is a common one that we find people need to do to integrate their brain and bring balance to their body. So that's just one finding and one interesting exercise to do if you've experienced any of those symptoms that could be related to a not properly integrated primitive reflex.